Let's cook. It's your dog, Art Man the Great, and we're back with another boxing conversation. Definitely wanted to chop it up about a couple things today, man. Anyways, happy Friday, man. I know everybody's feeling good because we got some fights coming up next month. Not right now, but next month. And one of those fights is Devin Haney versus Brian Norman Jr., man. And that's a fight that I'm super interested in. Not just because I'm a Devin Haney fan, it's because I'm a boxing fan. You got two young Black American fighters going at it. You got one guy who's a champion, and one guy is a champion at a lower weight class, and he is ready to show the world that he is ready to accomplish new things at a higher weight class. He's looking like he's the next guy who can make history moving up in weight and becoming an undisputed champion. But we don't know what the future will tell. We just got a great fight in November. I'm riding with my dude, Devin. I know there's some brand new people picking Brian Norman Jr., but it is what it is. May the best man win, and I'm excited for that shit. And other than that, we got a couple more fights next month. What's his name? Yardy versus motherfucking Benavidez. Who else? Um, I'm hearing that in December we're gonna have many other fights like motherfucking Frank Roach. I mean Frank Martin, not Frank Martin, but yeah, he's coming back. We're gonna have Roach versus what's his name? Pitbull is what I'm trying to say. Man, I had a long day. I've been talking to people all fucking day, so my brain's a little scrambled right now. But I'm trying to talk this boxing shit right now. But look, Roach versus Lamont. Here I'm tweaking again. Roach versus Pitbull is gonna be a fucking fight. Great fight. And a lot of people are leaning towards Lamont Roach, but I'm hearing some people picking Pitbull. I'm thinking niggas is tweaking, man. I don't think Pitbull got what it takes to beat Roach. I think Roach is a slept on fighter, not just because what he did to Tank, but just based off of like things that he's able to do. Like he's in the ring, he's actually pretty skilled. Uh, Great counter puncher, timing is on point, defense is on point. He's not a sloppy fighter, he's a sharp fighter. But folks want to know if it was just look, Javante having an off day, why he looks so great. And I don't think so. I think he's going to go in there and put on a great performance against what's his face, Pitbull Cruz. I don't know why people got any hype in Pitbull Cruz, man. He flat-footed Mexican dude. Like I don't understand it. Maybe it's the and one thing I notice whenever they want to promote a fighter, they never show his like recent fights. They show like the fights that he looked good in, and they show fights of motherfucking Pitbull versus Rolly, and I'm like, wait, hold on, didn't he have a couple fights after that? Didn't he look a little shaky after that? Why you niggas ain't? Yeah, okay, I see it, but it's all promotion. You gotta promote the fight. So, but I ain't forget. I didn't forget how shaky he looked against Ryu. I ain't forget that now one bit. Talking about Pitbull, that nigga looked like a straight up chihuahua against that nigga. I ain't forget that shit now one bit. And that's what man, boxing fans, you swear that these niggas is the one that's smoking that shit because these niggas be forgetting a lot of shit. They forget that this guy struggled against Ryu. They forget he even struggled against the last fight against another flat-footed guy. But now all of a sudden he's gonna go in there and beat Lamont Roach. Psh, I doubt it. I doubt it. But everybody's entitled to their opinion. They feel like the dude's gonna win. He gonna win. Yeah. But yeah, let's talk this fucking boxing shit. But shout out to everybody supporting artmanapparel.com, man. Y'all be keeping me fucking busy, man. I truly appreciate everybody who support the brand. Shout out to all my people for all the support, man. I really wouldn't be doing this shit without you. I mean, I still would be drawing, but I wouldn't be painting consistently without y'all because y'all keep me motivated. That's why I'm drawing this Sugar Ray Leonard. painting right now because the people requested it. I'm like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and draw that for y'all because y'all requested it. Now that's just coming out really, really nice, and I can't wait to finish that shit. But yeah, a lot of shit I wanted to talk about. Wait till my people get up in here though. Before we really start cooking. But yeah, I'm feeling good, man. It's Friday. Friday, man. I just got off of work, so it's time for me to smoke my afternoon after work joint. But I'd rather chop it up with the family and talk this boxing shit. But yeah, man. Javante Davis, man. That fight with him and Jake Paul. I'm actually gonna watch it. I know a lot of people on the net talking about, oh, I ain't gonna support it. This is my last time talking about this. I ain't never gonna support it. You know what, man? I'm a boxing fan, so I'm gonna watch some motherfucking combat sport. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna watch the shit, man. And plus it's entertaining. You know, so I want to see how that shit's gonna play out. Is he gonna go in there and try to fight Jake Paul toe to toe? Is he gonna get on this boxing tip? What's gonna happen? But one thing I know for sure is them days of him fighting at 135, I think that's just long gone. I think it's super long gone because I'm over here looking at the picture, the little promo picture, and they got your man all fat faced. Like the header I'm showing you on the header, that shit looks crazy. I'm like, ain't no way. I haven't seen Tank look like this in the face since like 2017 when they was calling that nigga Cabbage Patch or some shit. I haven't seen that shit since 2017. Yeah, let me show y'all. Nigga looking kind of fat faced it, bro. Yeah, you know, all them days of cutting weight and all that shit, that's just done. Bro, he's gonna fight Jake Paul at his natural walk around weight, which is most likely gonna be like what 160, 170 probably. And man, Tank, every time I say that, there's this one Tank fan who gets super mad at me. He's like, oh, all right, man, what you talking about? You don't know what you're talking about, bro. Ain't no way Tank's gonna come in weighing that one anything higher than 140, 150. I'm like, dog, nigga, don't be surprised if this nigga come in there looking like if he come in there fucking heavy. They gotta get this fight sanctioned somehow. They gotta get it sanctioned somehow. Shit. Shout out to my dude Notorious, man. I'm over here just laughing at shit, bro. Somebody sent me a message of an old Tank tweet that he posted. He deleted it, but he was talking about me. He said, Tank said, yeah, I'm gonna sue this bitch for sure. Call me a pussy. I don't care. This hoe is gonna do jail time behind this. Hey, I'm over here laughing because that's what niggas sent me this shit. It's an old ass tweet. Oh man, he deleted that shit because niggas was like, nigga, I thought you was gangster. What you talking about? You go call the police on Art Man for painting some fucking pictures, bro. That's just fucking funny. But man, Tank fans, they don't like me right now. They don't like me right now. And I don't give a fuck. They don't like me because I'm keeping my honest opinion on this motherfucking fight. I'm like, yo, okay, it's a circus fight. It's a clown fight. It's a circus fight. I mean, let's be real. This ain't no real fucking fight. But nigga, that's just it's fucking whack. But hey, at the end of the day, it's an entertainment business, so I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. But like I said, when it comes to who's the best fighter of this generation, that generation, Nigga, he ain't in that conversation no more. That's just dead. That's just super dead. Man, I had niggas arguing today about his fucking resume and all this people that he fought and all this shit, bro. I'm like, dog, nigga, his best wins, Leo Santa Cruz, um, Barrios, Rolly, Ryan Garcia. Those are solid wins, right? Solid wins. But that's not enough to say, well, if this nigga retire, he's gonna be the best in his generation. Nah, it's not gonna say that. That's not enough to say that at all. That's not enough to say that at all. I'm over here just sitting back like, nah, man. Tank fans is really arguing with everybody every day about this shit. I'm like, dude, shout out to my dude Steven X, man. My good brother Respect Ring Media. Yeah. I'm over here sitting back just I swear I'm not trying to critique this nigga resume and all that. Only thing I can say about his resume is that I don't feel like it's enough for him to retire and say that he's the best of his generation. Not at all. Not with niggas like Devin Haney moving around. Maybe you can make that argument with Shakur. I see niggas, they not bringing up Devin Haney. They bringing up Shakur. They talking about Shakur's resume and all this shit. But it's like, at the end of the day, nigga, the best fighter, if Shakur fights Tank, that'll be the best fighter on his resume. If Tank fights Shakur, that'll be the best fighter on his resume. So why are you fans trying to argue that shit and not trying to make that shit happen? Niggas is real life scared for this nigga. That's what it is, bro. Niggas don't want to see this nigga lose, man. That Roach shit really hit niggas hard. I remember when Roach got that draw against Tank, man. Fucking following weeks after, niggas was real life crashing out about this shit. Niggas was arguing with they was arguing with the lady who did Tank's hair. She was like, nah, nah, we ain't putting no grease in your hair before the fight. Nah, what you talking about? And niggas was adding her talking about, bitch, you a lie. You a lie. You sabotage Tank. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Shit like that, man. So it's like for Roach to go through all that with Tank, man, and not get his rematch is crazy, man. They was threatening fucking Roach. Talking about they go pull up on Roach. Roach a goofy. His 15 minutes of fame, all that shit. Man, shit is crazy. But shout out to my dude Super Judah in the building. Shout out to everybody who rock with the guy art, man. Shout out to everybody who supports artmanapparel.com. We in the motherfucking building, but we talking some boxing shit. So look, I'm looking at Tank right during this little build up for the Jake Paul fight. And I'm just noticing, like, man, like he's moving the way how he wants to move. He's not a people's person. He don't fuck with his old fans. He don't fuck with media. He don't even fuck with people who like him. He's about himself. And there's nothing wrong with being about yourself, but nigga just know there's gonna be some backlash from people. But he's moving how he wants to move, and it looks like he's putting on the weight that he wants to put on. And I see the picture of him in this fight, in this poster. He got the fat face, like he better eat good. And it makes me think, like, man, this motherfucker, he ain't coming back down, bro. I don't know. Tank, if you listen to these Tank fans, they still got hope. These niggas still got hope. He not coming back down to weight. I don't think he's coming back to 135, bro. Nigga, you go to once. Let's make it make sense, bro. So let's say let's say Devin beats Brian Norman Jr., right? Which he will, honestly. Honestly believe he's gonna win that fight, but he beats Brian Norman. Hey, and the Tio loses to fucking Shakur. Shakur beats him. Tank goes and have his circus fight with Jake Paul. At what let's say the weight is from what 150 to 170 within that range, right? We don't got an exact number. Let's just say it's in that range. It has to be within that range because nigga, they already tried to pull that shit what at Georgia, them niggas in Georgia said, we ain't sanctioning that shit. Move the fuck on. So they're doing whatever it takes to get that shit sanctioned somehow. So I'm pretty sure or approved. So I'm pretty sure that they're gonna go by the guidelines and probably fight meet between 170 190. And I know Tank fans are thinking that shit's crazy. How can you somebody assume that? Hey, believe what you want to believe. But look, you think after that he's gonna come back down? The nigga already talking about retired. He already talking about he don't gotta fight these niggas. He already talking about fuck these niggas. And y'all, you mean to tell me he's gonna jump out of that from that weight and drop right back down to either weight class that Devin Haney or fucking Shakur's in to fight these niggas, or then again fight Roach? Nah, this is what Tank's about to do. Tank is about to fight Jake Paul, and when he get that money, he's gonna cash fucking Roach out. Roach's team. He's gonna lose that arbitration. I'm hearing things that Roach team is looking to have the contract go to arbitration because Roach claimed that he signed a rematch and Tank signed a rematch, and they kind of stiffed him. So yeah, you're gonna go to arbitration like Wilder versus Fury, the third fight. It's crazy how this is history. I still remember talking about that shit live. But yeah, it's gonna go to arbitration, and the judge, nigga, like every arbitration in boxing, from the fucking Rockman versus Lennox Lewis to motherfucking Wilder versus Fury. Nigga, the judge is gonna say, nigga, you signed a contract for a rematch. You have to fight this guy. And matter of fact, you have about 3 months to fight him, or you're gonna have to pay him. I think Tank's team plan is to go ahead and fight Jake Paul and make a gang of money and just pay Roach off. Say fuck you and never see Roach ever again. Roach versus Tank would just be the Tank's toughest fight of his career, and that's just gonna be the end of that. There's never gonna be a rematch to this fight because Tank don't want that shit. He doesn't want that shit. Niggas retiring after fighting Jake. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, bro. Tank is a skilled fighter, bro. He's a skilled fighter, but when your heart is not in this shit, your heart is not in this shit, nigga. Even with this art shit, because even in my field, when it comes to art, I have all the skills in the world to paint, nigga. If I wanted to, I could paint all fucking day, every day. But sometimes your heart got to be in it. Your passion, you got to be passionate about what you're doing and what you're doing it for. You can't just blind do it. I mean, you can, but then it's gonna be half-assed. See, in my field, if I half-ass, my heart's not in the painting's gonna be all right, but it ain't gonna hit that, it ain't gonna have that art man special. You know what I'm saying? That you can find on artmanapparel.com. But I can, so I can get away with a little bit of shit like that. Tank him in his field, him half-assing, him not having his heart in it can lead to death. That can be a something that can happen to him in the ring, which is unfortunate. You can die in that ring. You can get really hurt in that fucking ring. So you can't half-ass that shit. This nigga's heart is not in this shit. Bro, nigga, probably years ago, if they would have fought Tank, probably would have washed that nigga like the first 5 rounds. But his heart ain't in this shit no more. So he don't want to fight that man Roach. Because if he go in there, he gonna get his ass kicked, not be think about some condos and shit that he want and some beachfronts he wanna fucking pay for. He ain't gonna be thinking about no damn Roach, and Roach gonna put him right on his ass. Right on his ass. He said Tank retired after Jake. Tank fight Rolly at 147 after Jake Paul. PPC setting it up. Tank weak. Nothing like Crawford or Dev. Man, bro, Crawford is just on a whole nother planet compared to these boxers, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And I said that before the fight. I said when Crawford beats Canelo, he's on a whole nother planet. Like, nigga, you can't compare these niggas. You can't compare this. You can't compare none of these niggas, man, to fucking Crawford. That's a totally different type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's Django right there. That's Django Unchained. So the problem is Tank bed ducking top guys are bad. Yeah, the nigga bit, bro. He never wanted the top guys. He just wanted to move by, make this fucking paper, nigga, and get the fuck on and get the bitches, get the fame, get the money, all that. That's all he wanted, bro. They don't care about being the best fighter in the fucking world. But one thing you niggas is not gonna do, you Tank fans, you bitch ass niggas. And I ain't saying all you Tank fans, but some of you niggas, man, you niggas is not gonna sit here and tell me that shit, my bad. I'm telling you, nobody wants to call until niggas on fucking live. But anyways, what was I saying? Okay, I was saying basically, you Tank fans, man, you niggas is not gonna sit here and tell me that. Oh well, you niggas shouldn't care about the sport of boxing because it's all about money, and Tank is just getting his money, so that's the only thing we should just care about. Like, nah, fuck that. I love this game, bro. I really do. I really do because this game then put some fucking money in my pockets. You know what I'm saying? Not just money in my pockets, but I love the sport of it. I love the art. I love when boxers, they're throwing punches, their skills, them dodging. I love fighting. So seeing guys practice this fucking martial art, well, that shit excites me. You niggas not gonna tell me that. Well, fuck that. Fuck the sport of boxing. Fuck niggas winning belts and all that shit. It's all about Tank and him getting money. Like, no, nigga, him getting money has nothing to do with me. That has nothing to do with me, bro. For real, for real. And I really don't like when Tank fans be talking to me about that shit. Cause then again, it makes me feel like, what are we talking about again? This is boxing? Is this boxing or is this uh, This nigga has strap season tattooed on the back of his neck. And it's not been that season since. It's not been that season since, bro. This nigga used to, bro. I'm so glad that you brought that up because I hate when Tank fans try to say, nigga, it's not about belts. It ain't about nothing. Nigga, and don't say, nigga, strap season's about pulling out the motherfucking straps, nigga, like you niggas is y'all shooting and shit. Nah, nigga, I ain't trying to hear that shit, bro. I ain't trying to hear that. This nigga had strap season tattooed on him because he knew he wanted to win some belts. He wanted to win some belts, bro. Let's be real. Coaching them niggas, of course, niggas was talking about making money, but of course, coaching them was telling them like, man, you could be a champion, you can do that, you can do this. And that's every child's dream for real in boxing is to grow up and become a champion. So I don't want to hear that. Oh, nigga, belts they ain't never mattered, bro. When niggas say when Tank fans say belts don't matter, that's equivalent to a broke nigga telling me that money don't matter. For real, for real. That's equivalent to a broke person telling me money don't fucking matter. Nigga, I want to hear somebody who got the money tell me some shit. Tell me the highs and lows of this shit. I don't want to hear no a nigga who don't got no fucking who never touched more than fucking one belt at a time tell me what the fuck matters, bro. This nigga I don't has Tank ever been unified ever? I don't think this nigga ever been unified. But if you say this, oh niggas is just hating. Nah, it's not just hating. This is me just stating out motherfucking facts about this shit. Nigga ain't never been unified. Never seen this nigga in a rush to make a unification at all. I done seen niggas shit on Lomachenko because Haney fought him and then turn around and praise Lomachenko when it was rumored that Tank was gonna fight him. Nah, Boots unified. Boots unified with Staniosis. Boots was unified. He never defended the titles though. He just won the belt. No, my bad. I ain't mean to delete your comment. The shit just whenever I'm clicking on the phone, it just automatically just deletes. If I double tap, said Tank like the Reggie belt, the, the WBA Reggie belt, and the WBA they so fucking phony. These niggas, they could have stripped this nigga. They didn't even strip him. They could have stripped him, bro. They could strip this nigga right now. I done seen niggas get stripped for less. This nigga's about to fight Jake Paul, and he has no plans of returning back to fight. He's literally saying he is going to retire. How is this nigga still the champion at 135? Like what the fuck? And niggas want to tell me ain't no fucking this shit ain't rigged up. Like what the fuck? This nigga this nigga about to fight Jake Paul. He's saying he about to retire. Retire after in 8 weeks. And these niggas still letting this nigga keep his belt. They ain't not mentioned one time. Have they even sent this nigga like an email like, hey champ, just checking in. What do you plan on doing with the WBA belt? Said Tank scared of Shakur. Yeah, I see it. So yeah, I seen it. Look, it's like this. When I was watching that Roach fight, man, one thing I paid attention to is the size and the skill. So Roach, he was a little bit bigger than Tank in that ring. And I thought to myself, Shakur is a lot a bit bigger in the ring compared to that nigga. And then I thought about the skills. And I said, oh man, that shit could really be bad for Tank because it could really be a shutout type shit. Unless Tank is really willing to work extra hard, harder than he's ever worked before, which we thought we was gonna see in the Roach 2 rematch. Yeah, I don't see him beating Shakur at this point. I can see him touching Shakur chin though, but we gotta see it. But we'll never see it. That's the thing. We'll never see it, bro. It's over. Man, I think I just gotta finally accept it, man, because this nigga's fighting Jake Paul. So, hey, I'm gonna go live in like an hour. About to do some family shit. I'm gonna holler at you guys in a minute.